And welcome back to Black Renaissance. To solve problems of poverty and unemployment in the community, you don't necessarily need one person to give one big sum of money, but you do need a lot of unity. That's what our next guest, Terrence Amon, believes. He's the founder and CEO of 3ufirst.com. And you talk about unity. You actually wrote a book sort of talking about the economic state of Black America and how we can address some of these very big problems. And you sort of, that's where your idea for this website originated, right?
Yeah, exactly. I wrote the book Black Unity, the Total Solution to Financial Independence and Happiness. And so 3U First is actually, the idea from 3U First came from the book. So I just basically took what I wrote in the book and created the action that we need in order to solve our own problems using the money we're already spending. So that's the fantastic thing about it. Yeah.
3U First is sort of an online marketplace, a place for where you can go to sort of a portal that you can use to buy other products that you always buy online anyway and make sure that money goes back to the Black community. How does it sort of come back around?
Exactly. So basically we use what's already out there. We use, like, right now we have Amazon.com, which is the largest retailer online, and we also have Google Search, which is the largest search engine online. So say, for example, you shop on Amazon, because we're advertising their service, we get a commission, and so we use that money to create jobs, business, investment opportunities, and also we use it to fund the best nonprofit programs out there locally and also nationally. So basically we're using the money that we're already spending to solve our own problems, because we're spending like $1 trillion a year. Unfortunately, 99% of that money goes out of our community. So this way you can still shop or search, and we'll bring some of that money back and recycle the money back into our community by using it to create these jobs and other opportunities. And
when you talk about recycling it back into the community, are there specific organizations that you'll target?
Exactly. Right now, because we're a small company, I'll be choosing the organizations, but the goal is, and I talk about this in my book, that we're going to set up a panel of the most successful nonprofit programs. So these are the best people to use in order to, because they have the expertise, and they'll be able to, choose the program. So it'll be wide open in the different categories and the areas that we're focusing on.
And your philosophy really is that African Americans can have more of an impact, not only on African Americans' businesses, but overall in the consumer market if they're sort of targeting where their money is going.
Exactly. We're focused right now on the major retailers that we're already using, but our ultimate goal is to start bringing in Black retailers, Black companies, when we have some already online. And so, but right now that's where we're spending our money. So we're going to start there and then just build from there. Right now we're in the first plan of first phase of a three-phase plan.
Okay,
and so we're in the startup phase, which means that we're going to focus on raising capital, generating traffic to the site, which helps build our brand, and of course generating revenues.
And what happens from here on out? I mean, do you want to be the, an Amazon, a contender against Amazon?
That's a good question. We don't have one Fortune 500 company, but with that $1 trillion, we're helping to keep the other Fortune 500 companies.
As African Americans.
Yes. And so our goal is to become not a Fortune 500 company, but a Fortune 100 company, which means we have to be generating $20 billion a year in revenue. Now, I know that may seem like a lot of money, but that's only 2% of the money that $1 trillion. So you mean we're not worth 2% of the money we're already spending? I think we're worth a lot more than that. But to start, sure, we can become a $20 billion company.
And so you're just encouraging people to come to the website, to conduct Google searches through that website, to go to Amazon.com through your website, 3U First.
Exactly. They can, right now, like I said, we have Amazon.com, but they can use the Google search to go anywhere, any retailer they want to go to, as long as they're going through 3UFirst.com. And so I like to give the example of we can sponsor. We have a lot of problems in our community with sponsorship. Like, for example, let's take the arts. Like our Black museums. They're always trying to get money, to support their organizations. Like we have the Black Film Festival here and all across the country, and we're always out there every year trying to get this money. Well, 3U First could be the sponsor. We have no national sponsors. 3U First could be the sponsor. Even this show. I think this show should be more than a monthly show. It should be a weekly show because it's so important about bringing out the people in the community, the issues that they talk about.
Absolutely. Well, this is an important issue, and we thank you so much for coming on. A very great idea, 3ufirst.com. For more information, you can go to that site, the number 3ufirst.com. Once again, 3ufirst.com. That's it for Black Renaissance. Thanks for joining us, and please like us on Facebook and watch us on KBCW.